These discs here, you've all seen a diskette. If I had a blank diskette and I put that on a postal scale, it'll weigh about 7/10 of an ounce. It's blank. If I spend hundreds of dollars and load it with over 1 million bytes of software, what does it weigh? 7/10 of an ounce. It has no mass of its own. It's like a light switch. It weighs the same whether it's a 1 or a 0, whether it's on or off. You follow me? Same kind of an idea. Software has no mass. Well, see, time, we learned in our earlier sessions, is a physical dimension. Time varies with mass, acceleration, and gravity. Software has no mass. So it has no time dimension. Now, my dilemma in trying to deal with this is I look out here at the audience, I can't see you. It's not a question of lighting. I can't see you. I can only see the temporary physical residence you reside in. The real you, call it soul, spirit, give it what vocabulary you like, is software, not hardware. You happen to be resident in a temporary dwelling. The dwelling I'm in has a little too much mass. But that doesn't say anything about the software. And the analogy that always pops in my mind, I can remember as I was traveling, since I write a lot and I travel a lot, I'm very dependent on a laptop. I had an old laptop that finally died, gave up the ghost, if you will. And I was in big trouble. And some friends of the ministry realized my predicament and treated me as a gift to the top of the line at that time laptop. And I'll never forget that day because I loaded it with all my favorite tools, my favorite Bible programs, my favorite files, my favorite word processor, all that stuff. And it all came up working, except it ran about 100 times faster, literally. And it was in full color. I'll never forget that. See, I had a black and white thing. See, I was blown away with how much gain I had and still familiarity with everything. I didn't have to change anything. Everything I was using still worked. It was recognizable. And the reason I want to bring this up, see, you are heading for an upgrade. Okay? The real you has no mass. The real you is eternal, whether you like it or not. That's the problem. Where are you going to spend it? If you're perfect, without fault, so that you can be in the company of the supreme being that we all worship, that's great. I don't think any of us are. But fortunately, your eligibility for that destiny has been paid for by the only guy that could afford to do it. And it's available for the asking.